We're in New Orleans for 7 nights and 8 days. We're staying at the Plaza Suite Resort, and that is located on 620 South Peters Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. And right around the corner from our condominium, we've got Manning's Sports Bar and Grill. Manning's was voted one of the top sports bars in New Orleans. Within walking distance, we had Mother's Restaurant, where they offered the world's famous baked ham. This place is fabulous for breakfasts. As you can see, it's very popular. This is where I ate grits for the first time. It was absolutely wonderful. And then walking back from Mother's, we ran into a little farmer's market right out there on the street, which was really nice to go through. Then afterward, we stopped over here at Lucy's. It's a little bar, surfer bar if you want to call it that, and you can get mimosas, Bloody Marys, and beer, and another really neat little place. From there, we took the little trolley, and I think it was $1 or so. I don't remember what we paid for. But then that brings you right into the heart of New Orleans, where you have the French Market, Jackson Square, and all the wonderful things that you want to see in New Orleans. Royale Street, Bourbon Street. This here's at the French Market. And they have live music going on. I believe this is walking through Royale Street, where you start seeing all the little shops. A lot of voodoo shops. Central Grocery. Definitely got to stop there and get your world-famous muffletta. There's a few other places that sell the muffletta, but the Central Grocery is the best. And it's a big Italian sandwich with all different types of meats and an olive type of tapenade spread on it. Another place that has to be stopped in is Cafe du Monde to get your chicory coffee and your beignets. Topped with all the powdered sugar. They are the lightest in the world and absolutely delicious. Again, right across the street from Cafe du Monde is Jackson Square. It's at 701 Decatur Street in New Orleans. And Jackson Square is a historic park in the French Quarter of New Orleans, Louisiana. It was declared a National Historic Landmark in 1960 for its central role in the city's history, and as the site where, in 1803, Louisiana was made United States territory pursuant to the Louisiana Purchase. And in 2012, the American Planning Association designated Jackson Square as one of America's great public spaces. One block over from Bourbon Street is the French Quarter's more refined and elegant epicenter of local art. Royal Street is an eye-pleasing mix of classy antique shops, boutiques, fine jewelry stores, colorful art galleries, and world-class hotels and restaurants. And it's probably one of my favorite streets in New Orleans. You'll find the Court of Two Sisters restaurant here, and this is where we had Sunday brunch. The food is just to die for. And they have live jazz music inside. Absolutely a wonderful place to dine. Yes, be sure to stop at the Court of Two Sisters. We'll be coming up on Pat O'Brien's. This is the original Pat O'Brien's. It's a dueling piano bar, and this is where you drink the famous hurricanes, and this place in the evening is just unbelievable. You will have a hell of a good time, believe me. From here, this is where we spent an evening one night, and it was called the Funky Pirate Blues Club, and they had some really good music. We danced all night to the band Three Fat Cats and One Skinny Dog. We're here in New Orleans in January. We were here for my birthday, and I'm glad that we came off season of Mardi Gras. We were really able to enjoy New Orleans without the huge crowds, but there was just enough people to make it too much fun. This is our pickup point. We're going to catch a shuttle, and we're heading out to John Lafitte Swamp Tours. We're going to go gator hunting, and we'll be taking a boat through the Louisiana Bayou. Before we hopped on the shuttle to get to John Lafitte Swamp Tours, we stopped at Central Grocery and we picked up a mufletta, and we had the mufletta while we were cruising down the swamp. We had made reservations that evening for dinner at Mulattes, the original Cajun restaurant. They offer Cajun flair and live Zydeco music in a rustic wood-beamed space flanked by a dance floor and full bar. The food was fabulous. The music was wonderful. The next day, we took the hop on and off bus of New Orleans. They toured us all through the area. One of the places we stopped was the St. Louis Cemetery #1, and this is the cemetery that was filmed in the movie Easy Rider. Oh, this cemetery is unbelievable. As a matter of fact, Nicolas Cage has himself a tombstone here, and it's in the shape of a pyramid. Back on the bus, and our next stop took us to the Garden District. There they let us off the bus, and we wandered through the Garden District. We found a cute little place to have some lunch and browse some shops, and that was really enjoyable. Our next stop is Mardi Gras World. It's a 300,000 square foot working warehouse where floats are made for Mardi Gras parades in New Orleans. We ended up spending a couple hours in here. It was like being in another world. You see how these floats are made from start to finish. The artists are just fabulous, the way they airbrush and paint all of these pieces and embellish them. I can't say enough about Mardi Gras World. It truly was amazing. Some of these pieces are a story high, and you wouldn't believe the size of these floats. Just absolutely gorgeous. Very, very beautiful.